Forms makes building forms a breeze using its intuitive drag-and-drop interface. Anyone can build beautiful forms which automatically fit on any device, works offline, and integrates with your Microsoft 365 environment. To get started, click Build Form. You can start building from one of our many templates or start from a blank slate. For this video, I'm going to start from scratch, but be sure to check out our templates to see what's possible. Let's get started by giving our form a title. I'm going to call it Incident Report. For my form, I want to ask for a name and date. I can do this by simply dragging and dropping a text field for the name and changing the text label. This question is important, so let's make it mandatory in the Validation tab. Next, let's add a date-time field for the date. Since I'm not interested in the time, I can modify this component by hovering over it and clicking the Edit icon. Open the Time tab and disable this option. This looks great, but what if I want to position these two components side by side so that it matches an existing paper form? I can do this by using a Layout component. Select the Columns component under Layouts and drag it into the form. Now I can drag my questions into the columns. The questions will now appear side by side and will automatically adjust to look great on both mobile and desktop. Now, let's use a different layout component to add our company branding to our form. To do this, I'm going to use the Content component. This component lets you add any kind of content into your form, like text and images, all using an intuitive editor. Another useful layout component is a panel. A panel component can be used to create a new section or to group questions together. Drag and drop a panel into the form and label it Incident Details. Now, let's add a drop-down list inside the panel. The drop-down list will be used to capture the risk level for the incident. We can modify the drop-down menu options in the Data tab. Notice how we can see a live preview of the component to the right of all the settings. Next, let's add a text area to record comments. Unlike the text field we used earlier, the text area lets us input multiple lines of text. If you want to take pictures or upload attachments, simply drag and drop a file component into the form. The file component will upload your files directly to your team's SharePoint document library. Photos can also be marked up to highlight important features. Let's enable this by clicking the Show Image Editor option on the Display tab. Finally, let's add a signature component to add some legal weight to this form. Now that we have finished building our form, let's jump over to the Preview tab. The Preview tab lets us view the form exactly how users will. Let's fill it out to see how all the components work. Notice how the Date component will show a calendar. When responding to the File component, we can mark up the image to highlight important features. Next, let's take a look at the PDF tab. Anytime a form is submitted, a PDF is generated and uploaded to your team's SharePoint document library. This feature helps when transitioning from paper-based systems to digital forms and ensures you can meet your industry's document archiving requirements. You can use this tab to preview the PDF, modify the styling, and add your company branding. Lastly, let's publish the form so all your team members can fill it out and submit responses. The Incident Report form is now ready and available to your team members. Now, that's how easy it is to build in Team Forms. This was a basic example, but you can do a lot more, like add dynamic or repeating tables, pull data from SharePoint, add calculated fields, hide and show questions based on user input, trigger Power Automate, report on Power BI, and so much more. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more Team Forms related content.